Imagine being in a semi-lit room, a gloom where each shadow seems to have a life of its own. The sounds of the house, normally relevant, now seem amplified, a delicate movement. That little noise when someone barefoot steps on the wooden floor and the whole world is reduced to that instant. And every step is calculated slowly, as if sensuality itself were a dance, an art. There is no hurry, there are no words. It is the kind of moment that is engraved in the memory, like a tattoo, like a mark that you do not know how to explain, but that you feel with all intensity. You didn't ask for anything, but he knows exactly what you want. He doesn't need instructions. The simple act of watching him, the way he runs his fingers down his arm, almost as if he wanted to feel it. Every little piece of yourself awakens something deep, a feeling that pulses, that vibrates there more than anything, that makes you want like never before. He knows that. You see it in the way he looks back, with that half smile that says more than 1,000 words. He exhibits himself with the lightness of one who gives himself completely, from one who has nothing to hide. And that look, like a promise, holds you there, motionless, every second turning into an eternity. He runs his hands over his own face, barely touching absent, but you feel the electricity between you. He touches the neck, shoulders, chest, as if he were a sculptor, exploring his own creation. And it is in these details, in these movements that seem mundane, and at the same time loaded with a strange and engaging depth, that the magic happens. Something in you stirs, a growing anxiety, a desire to participate in this silent and intimate game, but without breaking the spell. And when he turns, shadows following every curve of your body, you realize you're more involved than you thought. The heart quickens, the senses seem to awaken at once. It's the pleasure of looking and being looked at, the pleasure of sharing this dance of looks, gestures, unspoken intentions, where every movement is a secret message that only the two of you understand. It begins to move in your direction, his gaze now fixed on yours, as if he wanted to discover your every thought, your every reaction. It's like he knows exactly where and how to touch your soul before he touches your body. The penubula becomes a perfect setting for this game, where time seems to stand still, where every second stretches, where desire turns into something almost tangible, almost palpable. Then at that exact moment, he stops a few inches from you. His gaze is a silent question, a mixture of vulnerability and trust.